everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? We're going to be talking about quite a few things today, okay? And the first thing that we're going to be talking about is allegedly there are reports that Iranian attempts to make sure that 45 does not return to office, okay? And there is reportedly both high-end threat of direct assassination and malign influence activities through cyber and through social media. And this Islamic regime in Iran is trying to take him out, with the hopes of doing so by or before November 5th. Even before the July 13th Butler attempt, which is not known to be linked to Iran, there was a concern that Iran was plotting to take him out. In addition, Iranian cyber units appear focused on his campaign for some reason. The 2024 selection, there is allegedly a real foreign interference here, and it's led by Iran. Okay, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, the FBI, and the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency have released a joint statement squarely blaming Iran for seeking to use cyber methods to break into the campaign, into Trump's campaign. And the statement reads in part, the intelligence community has previously reported that Iran perceives this year's elections to be particularly consequential in terms of the impact they could have on its national security interests, increasing Tehran's inclination to try to shape the outcome. We have observed increasingly aggressive Iranian activity during this election cycle, specifically involving influence operations targeting the American public and cyber operations targeting presidential campaigns. So this Iranian hacking operation reportedly has a face and an identity. It is allegedly known as APT-42, or, get this, Charming Kitten. So this APT-42 is thought to be embedded in and associated with the intelligence division of the Iranian military and the intelligence organization of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. So the second thing that we're going to be talking about is extremely, extremely important, okay? There's a viral video going around on social media, and it has exposed the absurdities of this administration's policies, particularly when it comes to sanctuary cities, okay? Now, I know that a lot of us live in sanctuary cities. I do not, but I know a lot of you do, okay? So this incident, which has ignited outrage across the nation, reveals a police officer's chilling admission that a double homicide suspect is being allowed to walk free simply because he's a crosser. What? So I cannot independently verify the date and the location of this event, okay? So don't come for me. Now, this video begins with a citizen trying to report a crime committed by this person, okay? Only to be met with a stunning indifference from the police officer. Now, this officer, instead of enforcing the law, explains how his hands are tied because of sanctuary city rules, and stating that even though the suspect is illegal and he has committed serious crimes, including a double homicide, he can't report him to ICE. So this absurdity, it doesn't even end there, all right? The officer goes on to admit that he has previously arrested this suspect and he had to let him go free. All because of sanctuary city policies that have been championed by this administration and their Democratic allies. So this is the disturbing reality in cities across America where people like you and me, law-abiding citizens, are forced to live in fear while criminals are given a free pass. Watch this with me.
Can you please collect the information? He said that he's already illegal. He already said that he went to...
Okay, hold on. Let's back up a little bit. First off, we're a sanctuary city. Even if he is legal here, we cannot call ICE to report him.
But you still have to report that, right?
No, we don't. Because it's a sanctuary city. We do not report illegal, undocumented.
So you're going to let a person who went to prison, he committed a crime in America, who's illegal right now, you're going to let him go free right now to this elevator?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Because we're a sanctuary city. I've arrested a double homicide suspect in this city before and let him walk out the door because we're a sanctuary city. We're not going to call ICE to come pick him up and deport him.
He came to pick up $320,000 from your, him, or mine grandmother and grandfather, and he's walking away freely right now, right? That's what I'm understanding right now.
I understand that, but you're asking me to call ICE or the...
I'm not asking you to call ICE. We're just asking you to take seriously that he's trying to repeat offend when he's already illegal.
He flew
repeating
from
what
New
he's
York.
already been doing.
He said, I'm in Chinatown in New York. They pay for his...
So the third thing that we're going to talk about, okay, are brutal wars may soon be on the horizon in Chicago, okay, thanks to the border czar's intentional dereliction of duty, okay. A shocking 911 call reveals 32 armed Venezuelans are attempting to overtake an apartment complex in Chicago. Listen with me.
Unit 10-3, I'm citywide person with a gun, 6124 South King Drive. Caller says 32 Venezuelans are trespassing the building, showing guns in the courtyard, and they have motorcycles in the courtyard as well. Also, while they're filled, nothing further, zone clear. Hey, I'm sorry, you headed over to the ShotSpotter or to the 6124 on King for the migrants?
On King Drive.
Alright, 10-4. There's another available unit arrive at 310. We had multiple calls. Person with the gun, 6124 South King. Also came over to disturbance large gathering. Said to be 32 Venezuelans trespassing in the building property, showing guns in the courtyard. They have motorcycles in the courtway, all stairwells filled. And nothing further.
So this news comes just after a week after the Venezuelan groups took over an apartment complexes in Aurora, Colorado. Shortly after the news broke, a Chicago resident posted a video, and he's raising concerns that rampant violence could break out unless the Venezuelans are removed quickly. Watch this with me.
To all Venezuelans in Chicago, this is the warning. If you ain't on no bullshit, stay neutral. Somebody please translate. Stay neutral. If you know somebody that's in your building on bullshit, don't let them run in that building, and don't let nobody see them run in that building. Because once word get out that that's the building that they in, they gonna chop that bitch down. Whatever building, the abandoned building y'all occupying and all that shit, yeah, you better get your food and just stay in the house. Because they come out doing some bullshit, y'all gonna regret that. You're gonna really regret that. So, I don't speak Spanish, so somebody need to translate. I hope they got TikTok that translate, I guess. They can kind of make me seem like I'm speaking Spanish. But anyway, take this like a grain of salt if you like. But this ain't Colorado. This ain't Utah. This ain't none of them places. This is just like where you from. The only difference is y'all use a lot of handgun, old revolvers, and machetes and shit. We got switches. We got switches. If you're not familiar with what a switch is, we will show you. We don't really be with all the telling and shit. But we will definitely show you what a switch is. So, again, somebody translate. Yeah. Make this known. This ain't like Colorado. I'm just saying.
So the final thing that we're going to be talking about is going to alarm you, because I know that it alarmed me. Okay. Russia has now issued a direct warning to the United States and to NATO that if Western weapons are used to strike deep inside Russia, the consequences will affect both sides of the Atlantic. And this comes after Ukraine began using West-supplied weapons to attack targets slightly over 1,000 kilometers into the interior of Russia. And after the U.S. said this week, we are near to an agreement to provide Ukraine with long-range cruise missiles that are capable of reaching deep into Russian territory. Now, why would anybody say that? You're only going to put another hair on Putin's ass. Knock it off, okay? So, Russian ambassador to Washington, his name is Anatoly Antonov, has now also stated publicly that if Western weapons are used deep inside Russia, the consequences will affect both sides of the Atlantic. And what's worse, he said this while discussing the present ongoing revisions to Russia's nuclear weapons use and doctrines. So, you know, there's so much just crap just keeps piling on and piling on and piling on. It's like, you know, we don't even get a moment to just breathe free air for 2 seconds. It's like, my God, just stop, okay? I mean, it's like, you know, you don't even want to walk outside because you don't even know if it's even safe enough to do that. And then we got to worry about Putin over in Russia. Who's supplying who with what? Who's going to be knocking down your door to overtake whatever the hell? And it's like, my God, you know, and then, you know what? Hell on it. Bring on the Hells Angels. Let them do whatever the hell they want, but they won't do it unless either someone that they know and love is being affected. And I know this to be true. Okay, so, you know, I mean, this is just, it's gone on long enough. Knock it the hell off, okay? Can't we just have just peace for just 2 seconds, please? Just please, just 2 seconds. I mean, that's all anybody wants, okay? It's like, you know, have you ever just listened to somebody who just deals with chronic pain and they just say, just 5 minutes, please, just 5 minutes of no pain, that's all I want. That's all, you know, I mean, seriously, just give me just 5 seconds. I just want to breathe fresh air and just not have worries for 2 seconds, please. I can't take it anymore. I really can't. This is becoming too much. It really truly is. I mean, when I say I dig, okay? And when I literally dig through everything, and I don't put out anything unless I know it to be 100% true. And I can't take it anymore, guys. I really can't. I've got so much shite going on, not just with this, but personally. I'm like, you know, if one more frickin' thing happens, I swear my top is going to blow, okay? My top is going to blow. That's without a joke. So, all right, I'm out of here, okay? I will see you guys in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.